Browns fans may have noticed that Joe Flacco, longtime quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, he was recently traded to Denver for a fourth-round pick. Basically, the Ravens said, we're done with Flacco, goodbye. They're turning the team over to Lamar Jackson. A couple things struck me. If this were a few years ago, and even right now at the age of 34, a 34-year-old Joe Flacco, up and down career, but the Browns starving for a quarterback, they would have loved to have Joe Flacco. Of course, now, none of us would care about having Joe Flacco here in Cleveland because you have Baker-Mayfield. And I was looking at kind of the AFC North, the quarterbacks in the AFC North. You know, the Browns have Mayfield. All right, Flacco in the last 4 years in Baltimore, I had no clue where these numbers were going to go, but his record as a starter, notebook, scribbles, 24-27 the last 4 years in Baltimore. 24-27 for Joe Flacco. Guess that's why they're turning the team over to Lamar Jackson. Jackson came in and actually won 6 of his 7 starts, so he was 6-1 as a starter. Jackson is fun to watch. He's an electric runner. I'll be interested to see, how he does long term. I mean, the thing is, the guy started 7 games, only threw 6 touchdown passes. He just caused Baltimore to play almost this primitive brand of running football. Anyway, Flacco gone, Lamar Jackson in. I'll tell you one thing, I'll take Baker-Mayfield, either one of those guys. How about Cincinnati? Indy-Dalton, last 4 years, 27-27, which is kind of how I've always thought of Dalton, as sort of a okay starting quarterback, 27-27. That record's probably going to continue to get worse as the Bengals get worse. Guy who has ruled the AFC North has been Pittsburgh's Ben Roethlisberger. But on March 2nd, Ben Roethlisberger is going to be 37 years old. Now, he may continue to play until he's 40. A lot of these quarterbacks, or at least some of them, named Tom Brady, Drew Brees, are doing that. But as I think about this, how much the landscape of the AFC North has changed from even a year ago last January, where at this point, of course, the Browns had not added anybody. They had the number 1 pick in the draft. The question was who it would be. Baltimore was counting on Flacco to come back and play well. Then you had Dalton and Roethlisberger. Now you turn around, Mayfield, was really one of the rising stars in the NFL. Dalton headed downward. Ben, interested to see how long he goes. And I think Baltimore still got a ton of questions at quarterback.